Hey YouTube, today I'm just going to be teaching you how to do a Java install. Real easy, real simple. This is going to be specifically for Windows. I'll do other videos for Apple and other videos for... This is going to be for Windows. That's it. That's all you need to know. So anyway, let's get started. We're going to go to Java. We're just going to look up Java. I got Google Chrome, so it's just going to search it up in Google. If you want to use Bing or whatever you might want to use, that's fine. So you're going to go ahead and do your Java download. When you go to the Java website, all you got to do is agree and start free from download. This is about the third time I've installed it, so I have this installed already. But so you grab the Java setup. This is the newest version that I got, and it'll always go out and get the newest version. So what is that? It'll ask you, do you want to allow this app to make changes? Click yes. So I actually had a little hiccup there where I had run this before and there was another Java setup already going. So I just had to do what's called a task kill, where you lay out the task list. I really want to tell somebody about this because I thought it was pretty cool. You lay out the task list, get the PID number, and then you go, and you can do this all from one command prompt. I just like to do it from two. Then you go task kill / PID, enter the PID number, and then you force that mother. You have to do all this from administrator. Anyway, back to the Java install. Oops. So we're gonna go ahead and hit the Java setup again, and it's gonna bring it up. It'll probably ask you for permission. Just click yes, and then all we're gonna do is install Java, and it'll do this. What we want to do after this is we want to set up our path variables, and I'll show you that here in a second. That way, for whatever you're going to use Java for, which is probably to code or something, or you might be using it for an app, but either way it helps to set up the path variables. So I'm gonna cut right here till it's done, or until once it's done. Okay, so once it's done, it'll tell you, oh, successfully installed, blah blah blah. So then we're gonna go to this little window button down here, and we're gonna type in, we could type in variables, environment variables, whatever, but this is gonna come up.
Hey guys, hey, I really need to be quiet. I'm recording.
Anyway, let me try that again. So I'll probably leave this in anyway. So you go to the environment variables, and you get system properties, and what you want to do is you want to go to environment variables at the bottom, and what you want to look for is your path variable, and both you could set it up for the user. I like to set up for both the user and the system. The system is like when you're running administrator, and then the user is for when you're running just as a regular user, so without any privilege, or without administrator privilege. So we're gonna go ahead and edit, and it already installs some of this stuff for you. Never mind, no, it doesn't. So this is from the last time that I installed this, and what you want to do is, I'll show you how to get the path real quick. You go into your Explorer, and you want to go to Program Files x85 or 86, and that's going to be in your local file. So you can go down to this PC in your Windows Explorer, hit the C drive, and then you're going to go into Program Files x86. Then you're going to go to Java, and what you really want to lay a path to is the bin, because here is where all the Java exes are, and that's where you want to call them from, and like say your command prompt or whatever. So you copy this address right here, and then you grab that, and that's what I have down here. So you do that for both the user, okay, and the system. So in the system, we're going to look for a path file. If I could find it. You can do it in class path too. There it is. Path file. So here I've already done it before because, like I said, I've installed this 3 times just to double check that I'm doing this stuff right. Anyway, so we're gonna go ahead and put the bin here and hit OK and OK and OK, and then we could even go to our CMD, pull up a new command prompt, and as the user we could run. This is how I normally check whether a computer has Java or not, or has it installed correctly really. I just go java-version, and then that'll tell me the version that I have. If I don't have the path, it will not tell me that. It doesn't mean that it's not correctly installed or that it's not installed, but it means that it's not correctly installed. Anyway, you guys have a good one.